While there are plans to cut spending next year, the government still seeks to raise defense budget to better counter North Korean threats and support enlisted soldiers. The Unification Ministry decided to cut spending for the first time in 5 years. Here's Bae Eun-ji with a breakdown of the digits.
The South Korean government seeks to increase its defense budget for next year by around 4.6%, with a focus on countering North Korea's evolving nuclear and missile threats. The Defense Ministry said Tuesday that it has proposed a budget of around $42.3 billion, up from this year's $40.4 billion. The ministry plans to spend a lot of that on running its military forces, almost $30 billion. This is 5.8% more than this year, as the South Korean government announced it is to increase the monthly salary of enlisted soldiers. Also, the Defense Ministry plans to allocate around $12.7 billion to strengthen defense capabilities, such as buying new weapon systems. This is up 2% from this year.
While creating the budget, we focused on advancing the three-axis defense system that consists of Kill Chain, Korea Air and Defense Missile System, and Korea Massive Punishment and Retaliation Plan. We plan to spend $3.9 billion to strengthen these systems.
The ministry also plans to spend $4.9 billion on more military assets. This includes mass production of its third batch of K2 tanks, a program to build a 3,000-ton Ulsan-class frigate, and procuring reserve combat ammunition. Meanwhile, with South Korea as a whole tightening its belt with next year's budget, the Unification Ministry plans to request around $1 billion for next year, around $160 million less than this year. A first budget proposal drop in 5 years. Of the total, it seeks to spend about $550 million for inter-Korean humanitarian cooperation. Both the Defense and Unification Ministries will submit their budget plans to the National Assembly for approval on Friday. Bae Eun-ji, Arirang News.